the late start to the project. And it's all my own fault. I'm back a bit late in the day, but this is the prelude for Beers of the Beano, Saturday the 14th of June. Yeah, it's June. Oh God, it's June 2025. I'm back in the project. I was here last night, and they had some fine ales, so I had a bit of a sleep in because that's what you end up needing to do when you have a quality Friday night semi-Beano. I only had two, but wow, there was a Vault City that reminded me of that Liverpool brewery, Azvec. I can't remember, but the head on it was just huge. And it wasn't that sour. It was really fruity and thick and interesting. Really interesting. Anyway, getting back to today. So the plan is to stay here all afternoon. I am starting with this from Stavanger in Norway. This is a thing called Tasty Juice from a company called Lervik. Probably, and although it's not cheap here, it's probably a lot cheaper here than it is in Norway. 6% alcohol by volume, double dry hopped, full of citra. Gentle aroma, fruity aroma, and I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so in my project glass, okay, this is really, really good. So it's very hoppy, as you would expect. There's citrus, there's a sort of little bit of sweet fruitiness to it, slightly tropical. And a little bit more on the tongue. A gentle, fruity, slightly citrus bitter finish. I'm going to say B++ and a touch, which is a touch more than the last time I had it. Yeah. So, yeah, the afternoon is going to be here. We're on the new mesh Wi-Fi, which is kind of really good. Although they're not fibre to the premise yet, they're still fibre to the cabinet. Talking of that, I had a letter today saying, do you know that you're on full fibre? Yes, I do, because I had it installed in January. Yeah, really didn't think that went through at all. So, no, I haven't got really anything else to say. I will start to burble incoherently after this one and on to my next one. So you might just want to watch this one and ignore all the rest. Oh, yeah. Comments, always very welcome. See you in a little while. Moving on to number 2. I've never heard this brewery before. I don't know if you can see that. State Kind of Brew from Wigan. Your brain on music. I think Mr. Blytheman would want to know about this. Double dry hopped IPA, 5.6 alcohol by volume. And the list of hops: Nectaron, Nelson Sauvin, Riwaka, the New World hops. I think they're from New Zealand. Anyway, Merck, gently fruity. It's juicy. It's a lot juicier than when I first poured it. That's because it's warming up. There's the tip of the day. It comes straight out of the fridge. Let it warm up a bit. Pour it and let it go. So yeah, where was I? On the beer. It's sharp, citrusy, very hoppy, slightly dry. It has that sort of citrus fruit bitter finish. Really interesting. Effervescent. It had a huge head when I first poured it. If you follow me on the socials or whatever, you will see the picture. The head was absolutely huge. And the top of the can didn't go over the top though. Unlike Vault City last night, where there was a clear up involved. Anyway, back to the beer. Yeah. Getting more fruit now. Into sweetness. It's a B plus plus. Anyway, I had someone comment on the Saturday wrap this morning that they didn't understand it when I got all techie, so I won't get all techie on here. But they liked my Cymru voice or something like that. I can't remember. I hate it, to be perfectly honest. I don't think anyone really likes their voice when they hear it recorded. But anyway, the comments were very welcome. I like them a lot. So, yeah, I'm not burbling yet. Probably need more fine ales. See in a little while I drink this. Manchester. I like brews from Manchester. I'm not altogether sure if Chorley Brewery is still going. They did great sours. I have a feeling they're not. I mean, there's Cloudwater. And then there's Sure Shot. And this is, what did I say, Roy? Question mark. Yes, hazy rather than murky. Bittersweet on the aroma. So I'm getting bittersweet, sharpness, fruitiness, a little bit of citrus, gentle earthiness and bitterness in the finish. B plus and a bit. It's good. It's worth getting. I think it's quite sensible on the alcohol basis. He's still looking for it. It's 4.5% alcohol by volume. You know, that's sessionable, which is what you need. I've now moved off Twit, This Week in Technology, and I'm on to Windows Weekly. And as far as I'm concerned with Windows, and I get a new Windows laptop when they have good ARM machines. I almost got an Asus, I think it was the A14 this year, but then I read the reviews. Slowly. Read the reviews, and it was just not quite powerful enough. I will always need to do video, and nowadays video means basically 4K. Whereas I've got an M2 MacBook Air, and that just goes. Mind you, it's got a dedicated HVAC processor, actually. But hopefully by this time next year, we will have a Windows 11 stroke 12 laptop that is enough kick-ass to do that. I want to keep my hand in with Windows, even though I am now going across to Mac, because quite like the community. I quite like the software. Although the software from Apple is somewhat buggy, but the hardware is magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. I'll tell you what, beer and tech, it really is the thing. Sitting here looking out over the brewery is just excellent. Really is. Drinking fine ales, listening to tech podcasts. I feel some classic rock coming on. The YouTube-ness. Yeah, I'm beginning to burble on. Thank you for watching. Favorite music tracks? Let me know what yours are. Let me know what your favorite tech hardware is. Perhaps. See you later. Sitting at the back and having a Vault City. This is my view looking forward. Not many people come up here. However, I like it upstairs. You're looking out over the brew house, which still says, Brew Monster, Brew Co. Anyway, let's turn it round. There you go. That's me. And this is what I'm drinking. Vault City, you choose, we brew. Hot honey, apple mango, smoothie sour. Let's break this one down. Hot. Yeah, there's chilies in here and it is hot. And the finish, the hot, spicy finish, is incredible. It just lasts. Honey, there's a hint of sweetness. Apple, not getting it. Mango, yes. It's juicy and it's fruity and it's tropical. Smoothie, yep. Sour, not a great deal of. What's it look like? Yeah, milk. Definite milk. Okay, so the strength, 6.2%. You wouldn't tell. You definitely wouldn't tell. It smells like vanilla and fruit, although it doesn't say there's any vanilla in there. Maybe done in the hops. So it starts off as fruity and juicy, slightly sweet. And then you get the spicy hotness in the finish. And it just goes on and goes on and goes on. All over your mouth. I think it's really good. It's a B++. Because it's like drinking 3 or 4 different beers in one. Anyway, I need to get back to the iPad mini. I'm really looking forward to iPad OS 26 multitasking, background processing, all that sort of stuff. Maybe next year we'll get a new iPad mini. And if you haven't got one, I'd recommend one. They are like the complimentary, lots of things. And I look at videos on it. Rendering wise, it's good. It'll be even better when it renders in the background. Oh, wow. That hot spiciness, it's still there. Vault City from Edinburgh. The beers that you want and the beers you don't even know that you want. Anyway, at the project in Caerphilly, drinking fantastic Scottish ales. Comments, of course. Bye bye. Well, until next week, anyway.